I hope you got your pen. I hope you got your papers. I hope you're ready. We're gonna kick this thing off, y'all. Welcome to the call, family. Welcome to the call. Super excited for every single person who's on the line tonight, man. You're definitely in for a treat. My name is Sophia Lightborn. I'm one of the chairman leaders here in the Run to Play organization, and I'm super, super, super excited for the month of July. Right, I believe that the month of July is going to be supernatural increase, supernatural growth, supernatural abundance for every single person, connected to what we're doing here. But the only way you're going to see that increase and you're going to see that growth is you got to first know and you got to believe it. Right. So I need everyone who's going to be in agreement with me for supernatural increase in the month of July. I need y'all to drop supernatural in the chat. I need you to drop it in the chat. I need to see, right, who is in agreement. Because the reason that we're doing, the skills camp, the reason that we're kicking off, these late night series of calls is for one reason. It's for everyone on this call to grow. It's for you to grow. It's for your business to grow. It's for your mindset to grow. And it's for everyone connected around you to grow as well. I see supernatural coming in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. And guys, in order for us to have supernatural growth, right, we've got to have a certain level of belief. We've got to have a certain level of desire. And then we also have to have a certain level of skill, right? Tonight, we're going to touch on a lot of different things, right? For what it really takes for you to win at a high level in this business, in this opportunity, in this platform that I see so many of you on the call say you're grateful for. But we want to really make sure that not only do you get your money right in the long run, but we also got to get your mind right. Who's heard before? You got to get your mind right before your money gets right. Right? We've all heard that before. And tonight, guys, you're going to get equipped. If you listen, if you learn, if you apply what you're about to get from this call tonight, you are going to experience supernatural increase in your business, supernatural increase in your life. And I'm so proud and grateful for every one of you guys for showing up, because you showed up. You don't even know what you're in store for tonight. You don't even know what you're about to get blessed with tonight, what kind of knowledge, what type of nuggets, what type of gems, you're going to get tonight to really increase your business and increase your life, your quality of your life. Guys, before I come on and bring our guest speaker on, I just want to, drop three things in your spirit tonight. Okay. I want you to write these three things down. There's three things that's going to be required to win big here. Okay. These don't cost money. Okay. These are things that every single one of us possess, but you got to make a decision to activate these things. The first thing is you got to have, you got to be obsessed with your goals. Write that down. Be obsessed with your goals. So here in IM, what's your goal? Do you have one? If you're on this call at 10 o'clock, you have a goal, because most people who don't have a goal for this business, you would not be on a 10 p.m. training. I promise you, you'd be doing something else. So I know you have a goal, but now I need you to get obsessed with it. I need you to get obsessed with your goals. We have a negative connotation towards the word obsessed, but we got to break that. Society makes us think that obsess is a negative thing. No, you got to be obsessed with your goals. What does that mean? You got to be thinking about it all the time. It's got to be your main focus every minute you're awake. You got to be focused on where you're headed. So you got to be obsessed with your goal. The second thing, you have to have a sickening work ethic. Okay. Notice I didn't say you just got to have work ethic. You have to have a sickening work ethic, right? Why do I say the word sickening before work ethic? You gotta work so hard till everyone who's close to you, some of them say you're working too hard. Guys, if you're on this call and your parents, your significant other, your kids ain't telling you working too much, you're not working hard enough. That's a measure right there. If people around you ain't saying why you always working, you're not working hard enough. You got to be working so hard till people who love and care about you say, listen, you need to take a break. Now, you don't take the break, but you need them to at least see your level of activity at that level where they're like, listen, you're working too hard. So you have to have a sickening work ethic. The third thing is you got to be consistent long enough for the result to show up. Okay. You've got to be consistent long enough for the result to show up. There's something called, basically 3 feet away from goal, right? 3 feet from goal. Basically what that means is that most people, right, they're running towards their goals. They're going after it. And then they get tired. They start slowing down and then they give up. And they were 3 feet away from goal. See, some of y'all on this call, right? You've been practicing, you've been putting the reps in your trading account, you've been showing the plan, you've been prospecting, but you're starting to get tired. You're starting to slow down, but you're right there. You're right there to the goal. Don't give up when you are 3 feet away from your goal. You got to keep going. You got to keep going. Okay. You got to keep going. So guys, if you just activate those 3 things, I guarantee you supernatural increase. And the young man that you're about to hear from tonight, what he's about to give you, I hope you got your pen. I hope you got your paper. I hope you got your recorder on, because I'm definitely recording this session, because I know he's going to bring so much value that's going to take all of our business to the next level. If you're on this call and you want to go chairman before the end of 2021, drop a C10 in the chat. If one of your desires that you're obsessed with is going chairman this year, drop some C10s in the chat. See, I got to make sure I got the right people on this call. See, if you just want to make a little bit of money, you can do a little bit of work. But if you want to make big money, you got to deserve that check. So I need you to want to go C10, and then I want you to be willing and be, open and receptive to the information you're about to hear from this gentleman. I knew this guy for about probably going on over a little over 5 years now. I met him in another opportunity, but he's always been the same person as far as he's a go-getter. He's going after his goals. He's always been a person who's, definitely super determined, right? Super coachable, super teachable, and it shows up in his results. He's also, one of the sharpest dressers, in the whole RTP family, right? And I just got to say congratulations to him too on, just getting engaged to one of our Platinum 5000s, C10 loading chairwoman 10, Ranisha on the call, right? But guys, this gentleman, man, when he speaks, you want to listen. You don't want to take anything he's saying for granted. You want to cut the TV off, put the kids in the room, because you don't want to miss a word that's coming out of his mouth. Guys, I want y'all to go crazy in the chat. I need y'all to drop some C25s in the chat right now. And I need the chat to go crazy for this gentleman, Mr. Marcus Simon. Let's see the C25s. Go, come on, y'all got to do better than that. I need this chat to go crazy. All right, now y'all looking like y'all ready. Y'all, Mr. Simon, Marcus, are you on the line, sir?
Man, I am. So can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And can you see me?
Yes, I sure can. There we go.
Mic check. Yo, if everybody can hear me, if y'all can see me, drop another CW25 for my girl Sophia. C25, CW25, CW25. Keep them going, keep them going. Man, oh man, oh man. Sophie, I just want to say, really before I get too deep into this, Sophia, it's a pleasure. It's an honor to be starting out this skills campus training with you. And guys, if I can, man, I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory real quick. Sophie, her edification in itself of who she is, it goes second to none. As she said, I met her within another opportunity, and me and Sophia's relationship has a lot to do with some of the things that I'm gonna talk to you all about in this call tonight, and some of the things that she's already said tonight. It's a level of focus, dedication, commitment, consistency, all those things that we've heard about. See, I met Sophia, and we're not going to go in too many of the dynamics, but around the time I met Sophia, ladies and gentlemen, I was literally making $600 a month in business. That was equivalent to a platinum 600. I think back then the rank that we called it was a silver 2 probably. I think that's the name of the rank. And she was like making, I think, about $1,000 a month, right? But when it came down to where we were in our life, right, we thought that was the end all be all, right? But even though that it wasn't the end all be all, the point of me telling you all that story is when I look at myself, when I look at Sophia, when I look at other chairmen and people who have the successful, here's one thing that I can tell you that all of us have in common is consistency. Right? I want everybody to drop in the chat, consistency. Here's one thing that every one of us have in common is consistency. Now, I kind of feel like I train on this, oh man, all too well, train on this thing all the time. And you probably say, man, I've heard this before, but it's called repetition. That here's the secret, right? Now, first off, Sophie, if it's okay with you, Sophia, I got to make sure, that I'm not overstepping. Are we talking about helping them go P150, P600 on this call, Sophie, or are we talking about C10. I got to make sure.
C10, bro, C10.
Okay, because if we talking about P150, P600, it's a different conversation, right? If you're on this call right now to make an extra $150 a month, $600 a month, you say, well, $1,000 a month. This may not be the call for you, because I'm really speaking tonight to the overachievers, to the 1%. So if you get bored, if you're distracted, if it's not resonating in you, you got to ask yourself, are you ready? Right? So to the 1% right now, to the overachievers, here's what I want you guys to do for me real quick, is I want everybody to take a real deep breath, right? Before I get into this, man, take a deep breath. And you probably say, why I say a deep breath? Because sometimes I feel like when we look at Chairman 10, we look at it like Sophia, Marcus, Mello, these chairmen, they have all these secrets and they have a advantage, and you know, it's so far-fetched, it's so hard, it's so convoluted. But I want you all to understand, ladies and gentlemen, there's really only one or two ways to go chairman. There's really only one or two ways to go chairman. And if you follow some of the steps that I'm going to talk to you about tonight, I guarantee you, you'll get chairman done in 2021, hands down. But here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. You got to follow everything down to a T. To caveat on what Malcolm and Brittany talked about on Sunday on the mentorship call, things has to be done in a certain way. Okay? Things has to be done in a certain way. So here's the number one thing I want everybody to write down. Here's how I'm going to start this call. Here's what I want everybody to write down, okay? Focus. 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 Y'all type in the chat. Focus. 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 Listen, tonight I'm giving y'all a free game, but I'm giving you all small things that are very powerful. Focus, 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 focus. Keep them coming. Focus, focus, right? Right? The acronym for focus, ladies and gentlemen, is to follow one course until successful. Focus stands for following one course until successful. See, here's the reality. The process that you need to go Chairman 10, one of the biggest things in this business that a lot of people lack, well, I'll say the two biggest things, is focus and consistency. You have to be able to lock in on exactly what the goal is. So one thing that I want to talk to you guys about real quick, right? When we talk about focus and consistency, I want to show you how to lock it in. You got to really on this call make a decision tonight. The reason why Sophia has the success that she has, and I want to continue to give her flowers while she's here. She's done an incredible job, built a phenomenal brand and organization, not just with this group, but her impact all across the world outside of just I Am Master Academy. But one of the reasons why Sophia was able to do that, ladies and gentlemen, write this next word down, is decision. Y'all write in the chat. Now we're going to get active. Y'all type in the chat, decision. What I want everybody to do tonight, and I'm only talking to chairmen tonight, right? I want everybody to make a decision that I'm going Chairman 10 by any means necessary. Now, the reason why I'm kind of going back and forth, because I gotta really get you guys to understand this. I don't want you all to just be motivated by this call. I don't want to just drop gems. See, me personally, I'm not easily motivated. See, don't be motivated, be inspired. It's a difference. Because the inspiration is going to lead to the confirmation. See, the thing about motivation is this. When you're motivated, M-O-V, it only lasts temporary. But when you're inspired, because of the confirmation, inspiration comes from within. So it's when you've already told yourself that I'm going chairman and someone is showing me exactly how to get there, I'm inspired because it's coming from within, is confirmation that I'm going to get it done. So right now, I don't want everybody to be motivated, because here's what happened with motivation. You get on this call tonight, you're motivated, you're excited, you go to sleep, go to work, get distracted. You get off this call and you see your bills. You get off this call and you're probably in a relationship that doesn't align with your goals, right? Your significant other may not support you, so that's draining. You get off this call and you might be not in the best, parenting situation, right? You may have the best support with children. You get off this call, you probably got health issues, or someone in your family has those issues, right? You get off this call and life just smacks you in your face. Like you get off this call and you're demotivated because guess what? Maybe right now, you may be stuck in your business. I'm going somewhere with this, right? Everybody just follow me. You may be stuck in your business. You may be trying to figure out, how do I get my team motivated? How do I XYZ? How do I do this and that? Or, right, you could be a leader on the call right now. You're trying to figure out, well, why is my team not moving, right? Why is my team XYZ? How do I? So don't be on the call and be motivated, right? I want y'all to make a decision that you say to yourself right now, I just want to win. I just want to impact. I just want to inspire. I just want to be successful. I just want to get to the next level. So everything I'm talking to you about right now is this. Because before I can give you the game plan to go chairman, I got to prepare you mentally. Y'all follow me? Because the common denominator of Sophia and myself and the chairman is mentally, right here. We have a lioness, hence the word, a lioness mentality that we're going to get it done no matter what. I may not feel like doing that three-way, right? I may not feel like showing that plan. I may not feel like answering that phone. I may not feel like, we have a mentality that it is going to get done by any means. Listen, my relationship can't knock me off course, right? My family can't knock me off course. Someone on my team can't knock me off course. My job can't knock me off course. My situation, my finance can't knock me off course, because you know why? I already know it's done. So I do that by what? Focusing, following one course until successful. So the first step, ladies and gentlemen, is you got to prepare this. You have really got to prepare this. I want everybody to lock in tonight, right? I want you to lock in tonight. And I want you to realize that the biggest thing, if I don't, right now, honestly and truly, to be totally honest with you, Sophia can kind of attest to this, I can end the call right now without any skills and just talk about mindset. You know why? Because this process going chairman, if you don't got this right, you can do as many calls, you can talk to as many people, you can do whatever it takes, and you're going to still feel like, well, why am I not going there? Well, you know why? Because your mind is focused on the wrong thing. So the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you on this call can honestly say you're holding yourself accountable for where you want to go? Meaning you're seeing your goals every day. You're talking to your coach. You're talking to your mentor. You're keeping yourself close to the fire. How many of you see sometimes that mentor, those conversations can be uncomfortable, but you need someone to make you uncomfortable. See, sometimes like your mentor can be your friend. Your mentor can be a significant other. Your mentor can be in the business, but you got to have somebody that's going to make you get uncomfortable, that's going to stretch you, right? You got to be able to confess your goals to somebody. Hey, I want to go chairwoman. I want to be a chairman. Show me the way. That's the first thing. You got to really lock in that goal. See, what I don't want anyone that's called, there's 99 people here right now. I want y'all to make a decision tonight that you're not going to be that kid in the back of the classroom. Marcus, what do you mean by that? Right? If you're on this call and say that you want to go chairman 10, chairman 25, chairman P5000, how often are you confessing? Well, let me say the word confess. How often are you communicating that to Sophia, to your uplines, to your leaders, right? How often are you saying, you know what? How can I serve? How often are you putting yourself in a position where the people that have the results can wrap their arms around you? Or are you out here running your own play? You see, you got to be able to do certain things in a certain way. See, everybody's on this call right now. You got to tell yourself, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm the type of person that if it ain't broke, right? Y'all know the rest. So I don't try to reinvent the wheel. What I try to do is I identify what works. My mentor has the results. So one of the things I want you guys to do, I want you all to be able to connect consistently with the people that have the result. Listen to me. I try this a lot. Don't leave this call without making sure that the people that has the results, your mentor, understands and holds you accountable. This is important, right? This is important. So the first thing that we're talking about, obviously, is the mindset, right? Focusing, right? Following one course until successful. The second piece is it comes down to the mindset of where exactly are you with your goals? Can you lock in with something right now and say by any means necessary, no distraction or nothing? Matter of fact, before I go forward, how many people on this call right now can be honest with themselves? Say, you know what? I'm not giving 110%. Things kind of knocked me off track, but after this call tonight, This is confirmation. I'm going to make a decision that no matter what it takes, I'm going to win. I'm going to make a decision that I deserve to be successful. I'm going to make a decision that if I left my job, I'm not going back. If I just quit my job this week, last week, a month ago, I'm not going back. I'm making a decision that, guess what? I deserve to be debt free. I deserve to travel when I want to travel. I deserve to have time free. I'm making a decision that I'm not just going to be motivated. Like, do y'all feeling me right now? Because see, I don't want, like, I'm a move to action speaker. I don't want people to call me and say, Marcus, that was good. I needed that. No, I want you to say, okay, bet. Let's get to it. No more talking. You know what? I'm tired of talking. I'm about to get to it. Show me the play. That's it. Hold me accountable. That's it. I talked to Justin Owens today. My words to Justin Owens, I say, bro, I lie to you not. God struck me dead. I say, Justin, everything you're saying to me right now, I want you to know it's not going in one ear and out the other. I'm going to do everything you just told me down to a T. Hold me accountable. That was my words to him. Anybody can call him right now, and he will tell you those are my words to him. I said, everything you're telling me right now is not going one out the other. I'm going to follow it down to a T. Hold me accountable. I told him that. You know why? Because guess what? I'm not going to allow myself, right, to drop the ball on his time. So get someone to hold you accountable so that you don't drop the ball on their time. Right? So that's the first, the second, third pride thing. So when we're talking about going chairman, right? So let's kind of get into, and I know, so I got to wrap up by 10:50. We got the P1000 call. So let's kind of talk about some skills, because I feel like you guys got the gist of the mentality that you got to be in, some of the heart work you got to do, some of the spiritual work that you got to do. So the thing with this business, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm talking about Chairman 10, you have got to, and sometimes, you know, you can ask my fiance, I say this, that when I'm speaking to y'all, I'm also talking to myself. I'm also talking to myself because I'm a student. Marcus don't know it all. So when I say you got to work on yourself more than anything, Kevin Howell, that's true. Because when you want to be a part of that 1%, that process, baby, that process is going to process you. But you got to be mentally tough. You got to be understanding and fall in love, because you know what? The reward is so much greater. So here's some of the skill sets that you want to focus on. Ladies and gentlemen, write this down. Attracting versus recruiting. I love training on that. Y'all can type that in the chat. I want to focus on attracting versus recruiting. Because here's the thing. You can't recruit a Sophia Lightbourne. I need y'all to understand something. You cannot recruit Sophia. You have to attract her. What does that mean? That means, am I producing enough value that the right people wants to come into my business because of what I can offer them? Y'all follow me? How many of y'all right now can honestly say, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, whether or not I am here today or gone tomorrow, you want to be connected to Sophia? I know you do. You want to be connected to your upline, to your chairman. I know you do. You know why? Because outside of the skill set, outside of trading, they're helping me develop mentally, spiritually, emotionally in my life. So one of the things that you got to realize is you got to focus on attracting. So how do I attract, Marcus? How do I attract? It starts with you, right? Every single day, you want to be growing, getting better, right? As far as your personal growth and self-development, as far as how you're dressing, how you're communicating, how you're talking, right? And you want to release that into the universe. And what I mean by the universe, I'm speaking specifically, right, from the source of my faith, which is God. So the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes down to attracting, here's how I attract. I focus on three things: inspiration, education, then the opportunity. My goal every single day is to inspire somebody to level up in every aspect of their life. How do I do that? If you go on my social media, I'm speaking things that's going to help you get your day started, right? Motivating you, right? I'm speaking things on that's going to allow you to develop, right? So because there are certain people that's going to say, you know what, Marcus, I needed that post this morning, right? I needed that post. I needed that message, right? So I'm going to inspire them. Then I'm going to educate them. So when it comes down to education, ladies, right? Did you all know that, and quote me if I'm wrong, 97% of women who are six-figure income earners, they did it through network marketing. What if I put that on my page right now? I just educated someone that 97% of women that became six-figure income earners, they did it through direct sales and network marketing. And I might get the number, I think it's 67, 97, 102, but it's a very high number, right? When you educate somebody, now you're giving them something that's more than what? Then you position the opportunity. So guess what? Hey, you know what? Felicia, listen, I heard some incredible things about you. I heard some incredible things about you and actually thought about you today. Me and some of my partners, we're actually launching a second level project to our investment mastery business. And we're setting a blueprint for different customers to earn $10,000 a month over the next 90 days. And I personally thought about you. Listen, I know you might be busy, but I want you to take a look at this. I'll value your feedback. Right? I had a conversation with somebody today. Hey, listen, I'm launching a second segment to my investment business for the second quarter, and we're gearing up to help families earn extra $10,000 in the next 90 days. I want you to take a look at this because I value your opinion. See, now I'm positioning the opportunity to them. This makes sense, right? If y'all follow me, let me know y'all follow me, right? This makes sense, right? Absolutely. So now I'm positioning the opportunity. So what I did, I inspired them to want to level up in their life. See, every day is not about you got to hit somebody inbox and say, hey, do you keep your income options open and all this stuff like that? No, you got to inspire them to get more out of life. Then when you educate them, you're giving them something that they didn't have before. Then now you provide an opportunity. But guess what you're also doing? This is all a part of attracting, right? Malcolm Brady talked about it, doing things in a certain way. If you go to your social media right now, be honest. If you go to your social media right now, do you represent what you stand for? Be honest. We're talking about wealth. We're talking about financial freedom. You're reaching out to somebody to change their life, but can you honestly say right now, if someone went to your social media, it will inspire them to want to be level up in their life. Your social media educates them or provides opportunity. So when you track your business, and you ask yourself, you gotta get certain things. Here's some things I'm gonna talk to you about, right? I'm talking about attracting tonight. This is chairman conversation. Let me show you guys something real quick. Here's a young lady that I reached out to. Y'all don't be going trying to find my prospects now. Right? And I'm gonna show y'all the message. If I can do it like this. I'm gonna give y'all some free game. So like, who want to know how to peak interest a cold prospect and attract a high profile prospect in your cold market? Who want to know that? Who want to know how to attract a high profile prospect in your cold market? So everything starts out with a compliment. Let me know if you guys can see this message here. Let me know if y'all can see this. Let me know if y'all can read this. The top part is what I said. The second part is what she said. And if y'all can read that real quick, I'm also going to read it to you. Y'all read that, and I'm going to read it to you. Right? So here's what the message says. The message says, so I greeted this person, always start with a compliment. I said, proud of you from afar. I know we've never met personally, but I truly admire your posture as a leading boss lady in this industry and your work ethic. Maybe in the near future, something will align for us to work together on and have an even bigger impact. Keep going. I'm gonna say it again. Proud of you from afar. I know we've never met personally, but I truly admire your posture as a leading boss lady in this industry and your work ethic. Maybe in the near future, something will align for us to work together on and have an even bigger impact. Keep going, Marcus. She responded, this is truly appreciated coming from someone as inspiring as yourself. It means a lot. Say no more. I believe we'll meet soon. She actually logged into, here's the catch this, she got on the call yesterday. She's enrolling Friday. And the only reason she didn't enroll today is because she's actually out of town on vacation with her family. She's someone that already has influence. She already has a network. She already has the mindset. She's already built like large businesses, right? But guess what happened? I said nothing about Forex, nothing about trading, nothing about XYZ. I complimented her on what I seen and I offered value. Here's what I'm gonna do again. I'm gonna read this again. I said, proud of you from afar. I know we've never met personally, but I truly admire your posture as a leading boss lady in this industry and your work ethic. Maybe in the near future, something will align for us to work together on and have an even bigger impact. Keep going. Marcus. Guess what? I dropped that and I got out the way. That makes sense? So did that sound like a typical, can you join my team? Can you turn my iPhone into an ATM in minutes? Can I show you how to, make this and XYZ? It's a general conversation. It's a general conversation. So that's how you attract. Ladies and gentlemen, who on your timeline just got married in the last few months? Besides, well, we got married, engaged. Who on your timeline just graduated? Who on your timeline, right, just bought a new house, a new car? Who can you congratulate? Who can you send some love to tomorrow? Who can you compliment and open up a conversation? Hey, congratulations on your new engagement. Congratulations on your first home. Super excited for you. Listen, if I can be of any assistance to you now or in the near future, let me know. I would love to personally help you. 9 times out of 10, that person is going to say, well, what exactly do you do, if you mind me asking? Well, I don't mind at all. I own and operate an investment mastery business that allows families to learn multiple options on investing. And our company provides you with all the mentorship and resources for you to be able to have your money work for you. Wow. So how do I learn more? No problem. How's your schedule tonight after 8 o'clock, at 7 o'clock? Listen, clear their schedule completely. I have about 4 spots available for you and your family. I have about 4 spots available, right? And I thought personally just you. So if you're committed to it, I'll go ahead and send you the private access link. Listen, this is private just for you. So don't send out to anybody else. Can you commit to being on at 8 o'clock? Absolutely. Somebody said running back. Somebody said running back, right? So most times when you give a compliment, that person is going to say, well, what do you do? So now my response is, right? Thanks for asking. I own and operate an investment mastery business. And our focus is to help families learn multiple options on how to invest. So what we provide to families is the education, the mentorship, and tools for you to have your money work for you. Wow. That's great. So how do I learn more? Absolutely. Well, listen, how's your availability today after 7 o'clock? I'm free all day. Perfect. Well, listen, I'm going to give you one of my limited spaces for one of our opportunity sessions. I'm going to lock you in and have 4 spots available. Can you commit to being on? I locked them in. And by the way, that verbiage, I'll send it out to Sophia, and she'll get it to you guys. I know I talk a little fast. Sometimes you got to listen a little faster, but I'll send it out to her, for you guys, right? But one of the ways that's and how much time we got? 3 minutes. One of the ways that I'm telling you guys going chairman is, again, and some of this stuff you probably heard before, but I'm telling you right now, these few things are the parts that I personally feel is important. The mindset, because I know for a fact in this business, it doesn't matter how many calls you do. Y'all don't get me beat up tonight. You can show the plan as many times in the world, but if your mental health ain't right, it don't matter. So you got to work on yourself on anything mentally. You got to lock in on that goal and say to yourself, boom, it's done. You got to understand the process already. You got to say, well, let's be honest. Be honest, right? Sometimes you got to make yourself laugh. You got to say, okay, I want to be chairman of 100. That's $100,000 a month, $50,000 a month. Do I really think it's going to be easy? Come on. Let's be honest. Do I really think getting to $50,000 a month is going to be easy? $25,000, because I know what my life is going to happen. So when certain things happen in my life, why don't I just keep going? Keep going, because guess what? Write this down. A drop of water on concrete long enough will crack concrete. What does that mean? If you do something long enough, it doesn't matter how soft, you have your breakthrough. A drop of water in the same spot on concrete long enough will crack concrete. What does that mean? It doesn't matter how hard. If you do a process long enough, you'll get your result. Guess what? The average person doesn't stick around long enough. So the fourth thing was attracting, right? I got to attract, but I have to always be launching. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to be in launch mode, baby. If you're on this call right now and you said that you want to go chairman and you haven't launched your business, I don't believe you. You are in launch mode, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to catch this. You are in launch mode until P1000 is done. And guess what? Once P1000 is done, you're launching 7 to 10 more P1000s. Right? I'm gonna say it again. You are in launch mode until P1000 is done. And once P1000 is done, you are personally launching 7 to 10 more P1000. Catch this. While you're still relaunching. That's how chairmen operate. That's how the mindset. So Marcus, what exactly is a launch? A launch is a grand opening. That's a showcase to the world that you have a product or service that they need. See, they need you. You don't need them. Now, we love people, right? But your posture has to be that of you have what they need. A launch is a grand opening. It's a showcase to the world. You have product or service. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, here's one of the worst mistakes I made in business, to be honest with y'all, right? You can't be a secret agent, right? When I first started out in business, in this opportunity, I was trying to juggle, didn't want to be ridiculed and all this stuff. So I was kind of 1 foot. You cannot be a secret. When I locked in, my business did a somersault cartwheel, right? So everybody on this call, and this is my favorite topic, photo shoots. I don't know what it is about a photo shoot to me, but if you want to go to the next level, we talk about a certain way, you got to have a professional photo shoot. You have got to present yourself in a certain way. There's photographers that will charge you $40, $50, $25. Hell, get your iPhone. You got to get a professional photo shoot. Change your profile, right? Drop different types of content. Get a quality photo on a flyer, not just the one with your hand on your hip, not the one like this, not the one XYZ. Get a photo that attracts people to want to know what you're talking about, right? I'm only telling you all chairman talk right now, right? Here's another tip. So we got to get a photo shoot. Family, you got to get a photo shoot. You got to do that. Like, and I guarantee you, be honest, how many of y'all have gotten a photo shoot and it changed the whole course of your engagement on social media? Like you drop that professional photo and people are like, wow, like, is that you? Right? Like be honest. It changed everything because people are seeing, guess what's happening? They've seen a growth and development. See, people think that, and let me kind of touch on this real quick, Tree. People think it's easier for chairmen because they have the results and money and all this stuff. People think, well, if I show people more results and money, I can build. That's not true. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a form of results: dedication. When people see that you're consistent, you're developing, you're leveling up, that subconsciously results to them. You got to show people results. Here's something else, right? And I know we're flying. Y'all see my shirt? Y'all like this? Y'all know what this means, right? Y'all know where I'm going next, right? Y'all see this, right? So everybody in this call that said they going chair by the end of the year, how many of y'all going to Believe Nation? How many going to Believe Nation? See, here's the reality though. If you want to be successful, you got to be where the successful people are. Does that make sense? See, even by me asking you that question, if some part of you didn't feel disrespected, you ain't ready. You probably say, Mark, what do you mean? Because I was just in my ass me about going to an event. I want to be that person that you expect to see me there. You expect to see me at the event. You expect, it's not even a question. But if you're that person that we got a question to ask, listen, it's no offense, none whatsoever. None whatsoever. But I'm only giving y'all the game that, catch this, the highest paid African-American in the world, David Imanitie, the #1 belief and leadership coach, multi-million-dollar monthly earner, which happens to be our personal mentor, is hosting a Believe Nation event that's going to personally take not only your belief, your skill set, and your income to the next level, that you have 3 days to train with him. How can you say that you want to get to your goals if you're not putting yourself in the position that's going to get you there? Do that make sense? That's all I'm going to talk about on events. I'm only telling y'all what makes sense because guess what? The chairman's going to be there. It's no question. And I'm not saying we're any better. This is a skills camp, right? I can talk about this, right? We're talking about going chairman. I'm telling you now, some people may say, well, guess what? It's a financial issue. I get it. Life issue. I get it. Things happen. I get it. But here's what happens. How dedicated are you? I'm telling you right now, if you went to your sponsor, your upline chairman, and say, you know what? I got to be there for my life, but financially, I just can't shake it. I guarantee you they'll make it work. Somebody will figure it out to get you there. If you show that, you know what, I got my ticket, but just that flight and the room is just kind of, I guarantee you somebody will get there. But if you just told your upline, I'm not going, you didn't give them the courtesy of a reason, you didn't try to get anything, XYZ, offer help, how's that dedication and commitment? So family, everybody on this call can go chairman. You can't spend a lot of time focusing on people who don't see the vision, right? You can't spend a lot of time, ladies and gentlemen, trying to sell $1 million opportunity to minimum wage mindsets. You can't spend a lot of time trying to preach to somebody about how to make $10,000 a month if they can't see past $1,000 a month. See, everything that you're looking for in this business is called 4 aces. Y'all heard me train on this before. So a deck of cards have 52 cards in a deck, but you're only looking for 4 aces. But in order to get through those 4 aces, you got to get through that deck quickly. You got to be on to the next. So you got to ask yourself, the hard part in this business, people think the real work starts, ladies and gentlemen, after you enroll the customer, not before. I would challenge anybody on that. We got to stop getting a customer into the business and we're excited, but this is where the real work starts. How was your onboarding process? Did you get that person's goals? Did you invest in knowing what they wanted so you can really edify the opportunity as to how it's going to help them get there? Did you set them up for success? Did you show them this is a 2-way roadmap to success? You can get there slow and steady or fast and easy. Fast and easy, guess what? The business side pays you as soon as next Friday. I can help you to $1,000 a month residual in the next 30 days. If I can show you a lucrative blueprint to get it done, would you be willing to run the play? That's the question I ask everybody. That's my question. Listen, you guys don't got to follow this. This is what I do. My question to anybody, here's your goals. I talk about their goals, what do they want, where they're trying to go. And I ask them, well, are you trying to get to that goal slow and steady or fast and easy? Most people are going to say fast and easy. Well, slow and steady is if you only want to focus on one component of this business. Now, trading takes time, right? Can trading pay you in like 72 hours? Absolutely. Can you make some money along the way? Absolutely. But it's going to take that 12 to 18 months to master the skill. But the residual side pays you as soon as Friday. I got a guaranteed blueprint that if you follow it down to a T, we can have you at $1,000 a month residual in your first 30 days. I got the blueprint right here. If I get on the call with you with a strategy session on everything you need to launch your business and get it done, would you be willing to run it? When you position it that way, most customers say, absolutely. Absolutely. Right? So now you do what? You help them build that list. You help them with those memory joggers on identifying the right people. And once you've helped them identify the right people, now you help them position, right? Position their launch. Because now they want to showcase to the world what they have. Right? Then you're getting on the phone with Dr. Carlton Calhoun. You get on the phone with Mello. You get on the phone with Sophia. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're doing the rest of the work for you. Right? But you got to understand that one of the last things I'll talk about is everybody doesn't qualify to do business with you. See, one of the things that helped me on my journey, family, is posture. When I got out of the mindset that I got to chase people, when you get out that mindset that everyone qualifies, but when you start setting expectations, not for yourself, I'm sorry, not for your business, but for yourself, you begin to attract the type of people that you want in your business. I'm so happy and grateful now that new exciting leaders are joining my business every single day. How many people on this call can say right now that I'm so happy and grateful that new exciting families are joining my business every single day? What's your target market? Are you identifying the type of people that you want in your business every single day? But if I can give anybody a task, and here's some tasks I want to give everybody, because I want you all to leave this call with some tangible things to help you. One thing I want you guys to do, leaving this call, and if I gotta hold you accountable in any of the chairmans, I want you all to make a decision tonight, right this second. I want this call to not be motivation. I want you to connect with your coach, your mentor, myself, any leaders, and I want you to intentionally say you're going to see a difference in my activity in the next 24 hours to show you that this call wasn't just motivation. If you say that you want to go chairman, I want you to get uncomfortable and identify 2 things that you was not doing, and I want you to start doing them. I want you to tell your mentor, say, hey, here's the 2 areas of opportunity I know that I haven't been doing. I want you to hold me accountable for getting this done. Everything that you've been doing, I want you to 10x it. Up your presentations, up your confessions, up your belief, up your activity. I want everybody on this call, even if it's one person on the call right now that said, I didn't know a lot about the event. I didn't know how to get there, XYZ. I want you to make a decision tonight. One person that if the event is July 23rd through the 26th, I'm going to be at the event because I want to be in the room full of multimillionaires, people that are believing like me, that are thinking like me, that have the skill like me. I'm going to make the sacrifice to be in the room. Now, guess what? Tickets are sold out, but here's what happens. Tickets are sold out online. But we got the word from Justin Owens the other day that if you are so dedicated, and I'm going to say this boldly, if you are dedicated for your goals and your success, book your flight, book your travel, book your stay. We'll make sure you get into that event. Have your money ready. We're not saying free. Have your money ready, and we'll make sure you get a ticket. So even if it's one person, if the only thing that's holding you back from getting to the event is the ticket, let's have a conversation with yourself, myself, Dr. Carlson Calhoun, Sophie, and we're going to figure this thing out. I want you all to do some things that's going to hold you accountable tonight, right? Things going to hold you accountable. I want you all to write your goals every single day, even if it's one goal, right? I'm talking to myself right now. Got to get back to really writing that thing down, right? And I want you all to photo shoot, book a photo shoot, focus more on attracting. How many of y'all can inspire people? How many can you educate? Who can you position an opportunity to? Now, trust me, with this skills camp, there's so much more that I can go into with this outside of an hour. You know, I want to make sure that I really respect the time that we actually have. But I want y'all to understand, and you know, Sophie, Dot, you know, appreciate you guys for having me on. I want y'all to understand in this last 30 seconds, right, is those that know me know I say this a lot. There's nothing more better than me than anybody else. This is just tonight is rare form. It's not professional. It's be real transparent. There's nothing any better than me than anybody else. But one thing that I can say, and I heard this on David's audio, is I believe bigger than every single thing around me. That's what allowed me to get to certain places. Nothing stops me. I have a Mamba mentality about my goals. Do I get down sometimes? Of course. Do I have my days? Of course. Do I, you know, go through my emotions? Of course. But I've never, ever, ever went to my mentor with a sad, sobby story. I never, ever gave my mentor the energy that I'm going to quit. I never gave because guess what? People believe in me, right? My goals and my dreams are connected to other people's goals and dreams. So I got a responsibility that I got to do whatever it takes. So my question to you is, don't worry about being the best presenter, the best speaker, the best dresser. Just do it. Don't worry about being the most polished entrepreneur. Just do it. Don't worry about, well, did I do it? Just do it. You just got to get to a space and you make a decision that you're willing to do whatever it takes to win. And I promise you, family, I promise you that you're going to see a level of success in your life that you never thought was possible because of you made the decision. That's all it is. That's all it is. So when you make that decision, here's what's going to allow that decision to come into fruition. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect the energy around you. You got to make sure that the conversation that you're having aligns with where you're going. Because if you're in this season right now and you're going chairman 25, you got to make sure that what you're feeding your soul, your mental, your mindset is conducive to where you're going. The people is conducive, because on this journey, you may got to cut some people off. You may got to go in a different direction. You may got to do things that make you a little bit uncomfortable. But that's what happens when you make a decision, right? When you make a decision, something dies. So what in your life has to die for you to say, I got to get this done? There's so many people that's on this call right now that has the skill set that when you raise your belief, when you raise your awareness, and when you make the decision to stay focused, right? To stay 100% focused on anything that you do, because you know that stands for following one course until successful. I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, you stick and stay, you'll get your pay. So Sophie, I hope this has served you guys tonight. I hope this call resonated you guys' spirit. Look forward to doing this again with you guys. If I can do anything else for you all, let me know. See those y'all at Believe Nation. Dr. Carlton Calhoun, it's always a pleasure, my brother, as well. And listen, that's all I got, fam.
Man, Marcus, thank you so much, man. My pen and paper, my hand was going. I'm so glad I recorded this. I could rewind it, right? But I mean, so much value, so much, just on that attracting part of it. And guys, drop some C25s in the chat, because this young man has so much more to give us. It's just that we have a locker room, because we was gonna keep it going, right? We was gonna keep going. But what I want to do, guys, before we hop off the call, right? I want you to go ahead and drop in the chat if y'all want to see Simon back, for part 2 before Skills Camp ends. I'm gonna see if I got some stripes to be able to get on his calendar one more day this week, for him to be able to pour in and share with us. Marcus, look at the chat, man. The yeses with a million S's, they coming through.
Part 2 will be crazy, because that's what I'm gonna go with. If I do a part 2 and me and Sophie talk about it, that's when we're gonna really go into the post of what it takes to go chairman. And y'all know what a post is, right? That post tells you that livelihood. Right now, we got a locker room call, so I had to speed through this thing, but hey, if Sophie part 2, man, it's on.
Let's put it together, guys. I'll keep y'all updated with it. But Marcus, man, thank you so much. Appreciate you for serving. Appreciate you for putting us on your schedule and just dropping so much on this call tonight. Now, I just want everyone on the call tonight, do what he said. This isn't to motivate you guys. This is for you to move to action. And we want to be able to see a difference in your activity, if it doesn't start tonight, as soon as you wake up. So appreciate you, Marcus, guys. Everyone, appreciate y'all for hopping on the call. All my Platinum 1000s and above, y'all know what we got to do. We got to hop on the locker room call. But guys, meet me here again tomorrow night. Okay, tomorrow night, everyone who's on the call, who's a part of Marcus's organization, if you want to be a part of Skills Camp this week, every night at 10 o'clock, same link, same time. I got some other special guests lined up for the week, so definitely stay locked in. All right. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. Have a good night and stay blessed.